Launched in 1984, HMS Tireless bears the scars of 30 years of unstinting service for the Royal Navy. She looks tired. Alongside in Devonport, she will never move under her own power again. Next week she'll be decommissioned and leave the fleet. But this Trafalgar-class nuclear-powered boat has been working hard until the end. In April, HMS Tireless was rushed to the southern Indian Ocean to help search for the missing Malaysian airliner MH370. As Navigator Lieutenant Jimmy Dent explains, it was a fitting swan song.
We wanted to go and help out with that and try and find some closure for the Malaysian families. The job of searching itself was quite taxing, not due to the nature of it itself, but due to the quite repetitive nature of what we're doing, so it was hard to keep focused on what we needed to do.
But Tireless is still an operational submarine for a few days at least, and she's still home to her crew, which gives an insight into the extraordinary living conditions on a T-boat.
It's a very obvious thing to say, but the first thing you do notice when you come on board is the sheer tightness of space. And this is the widest corridor we can find. HMS Tireless, when at sea, is home to 130 crew, and they have to get on with each other pretty well.
And one key to happiness aboard is getting good food.
Tonight we've got pot roast beef, a Maryland chicken, which is like chicken in breadcrumbs, carrots, cauliflower, gravy and roast potatoes. And for dessert then we've got an apple crumble and custard. It is difficult, but like I say, everything's on hand. So even though it's just two chefs in there at one time, everything's on hand, so it makes it quite easier in a way. If it was a big galley, you'd be moving around quite a lot.
But soon this galley will fall silent forever. Many of the crew have spent years on this ship, and it's quite emotional to say goodbye.
I'm T Wilkinson. I'm a leading hand WE submariner, and I work in the weapons stowage compartment, which we locally call the bomb shop, as the bomb shop kill it. Because of the conditions we live in, it's more like a sort of small family than a house share than it is a work environment, because it's not just working with people, it's living with them in and out constantly. In the last 12 months I've spent less than 8 weeks at home in Plymouth, and most of that time is with the guys I'm with.
My name's James Kilby. I'm a POWE SM, weapons engineering. My job is I'm a sonar maintainer. I maintain all the underwater sensors on board. It's very sad because, like I say, the crew's really gelled with, we all get on very well. We work well together, and now we're going to get split up and sent all over the world, basically. A lot of my equipment, this is the last boat in the world fitted with it. So it's kind of an end of an era for that as well, and I've got to go on and maintain new sonars that do what they're supposed to, and they won't have the little niggles that you kind of grow affection of.
In the wardroom, where the officers eat, work and socialise, planning is underway to ensure the decommissioning ceremony goes off without a hitch. They want this grand old lady of the deep sent off in the brightest and best way possible. Tim Cooper, Forces News, Plymouth.